The biggest update for Battlefield 2042 so far is here, and I want to talk about one of the biggest features that this update is bringing to us. So let's hop right in.
Welcome
to Uplink.
Well, before we do hop in, I'd like to tell you about our podcast called The Battlefield Show that myself and Sammy Boy host, and it comes out every Friday on this channel or wherever you find podcasts. Come join us as each week we talk about our experiences in Battlefield 2042, updates, news, all the things. Come join us. There are a ton of patch notes to go over, and I'm not going to list them all in this video because that is not the reason for this channel to exist. I'm not going to just go over all of the details in this video to make it 30 minutes long or whatever. So let's just go over some of the biggest things that I'm super pumped for and I think are going to do wonders for this game. And in this video, I want to talk about specifically the HUD, some of the things that are getting adjusted that should have been there in launch for sure, but I do want to talk about it. So the first thing is they've added a UI element that shows nearby players that can revive you within 50 meters when down. Hallelujah. This is something that I am so happy that they have added, because when you are downed, sometimes you're like, do I wait? Do I just not? Is this a location that's a good place to wait? Is it just better to go back to the menu? So hallelujah, we're getting something like this in the game. They also added a UI element that shows incoming revivers when down and pinged by a player that intends to revive you. Yes, right on top of that previous one, we are getting something that, again, should have been in the game in the beginning, and it's a wonder that it was not in the game to begin with, but hallelujah, we're getting it, and that is fantastic. I don't know how many times that I've been like, hey, come over here and revive me, and not known anything. So this is fantastic. Also, when you're low on ammo or health, nearby friendly enemies within 50 meters will also now show a resource icon above their head indicating that they can provide you with health or ammo, which is fantastic. I think this is great. I wish there was an easier way to request ammo, because I don't think they have added that so far, but it's just good that, hey, now you can, find someone on your team that also has the thing you need. Seems like a fair want for the game. The next big thing that could be controversial for some, they've added health bars on enemy vehicles up to 200 meters away and enemy soldiers when looked at up to 50 meters away. Now, they did this previously in some of the other Battlefield games, and there was a little bit of controversy in terms of the implementation. So depending on the implementation of it in this game, we'll see how it goes, but I'm definitely all for it on the vehicles for sure. I don't know if I necessarily want it on the enemy soldiers, but I'm all for more information as you go into a fight. Not necessarily realistic in terms of Battlefield, you're in the fight, this is war, you can't see anything, but hey, this is Battlefield 2042. And it's a Battlefield game. Battlefield games don't really pride itself on the historical accuracy of the future, and it's something that makes it easier to go into a fight. So I think it's fair to have it in there. Let me know your thoughts, because again, I'm more new to the Battlefield franchise, but I've always seen this game as more of like an arcadey type shooter. Again, not necessarily super childish, but a little bit more on the arcade shooter side of things versus the ultimate realistic military simulator. In terms of reviving, this is a great thing to see and a great bit of information to have whilst down. Time before revive completion is now visible for the down player when being revived, so you have an idea of how long it is until you are back in the fight, which is great to see as well. I know it's something that I'm always wondering about when I am down is, oh hey, this person's reviving me. Are they halfway done? Are they just started? Are they almost done? Oh hey, there's a guy right behind them. Watch out, dude, you're about to get killed. Oh my gosh, now we're both down. Stuff like that. Every time I'm down, someone tries to revive me, which I appreciate so much. If you are someone in Battlefield 2042 that revives, bless you. But don't do it at the cost of yourself, because reviving me may not be the best for our team if it means the death of you. Just being honest here. But I think with that, we're getting into a better place with Battlefield 2042. Again, not perfect, and we're not in a place where I would recommend it for many people when you have something like you have other games that are in better states right now. But for us players that are sticking with it and going through the bugs and going through the updates, it's a good thing to see that, hey, usually when DICE says, oh, we're getting a DLC or an update in the first of the next month, usually it is the last possible second. So it's good to see the second day of December being like, hey, that update we promised you that was going to be big, well, it's coming in the second day of the month versus, oh, the last possible day of the week. When they say, oh, that's the first week, usually it's the 7th day at the 7th hour, the last possible second. So it's great to see this change from what we've seen in the past. But again, this game needs a lot more work, and they're already working on another update that will come later on in this month, which is also good to see. I would assume it's going to be before Christmas, just so they can have the game in a better state for those who are getting gifted this game. That would be my guess, because it wouldn't necessarily make sense for them to have a big update to the game that fixes a lot of things after everyone's gotten them. So I would maybe take advantage of the purchasing, or if people have already purchased it, by the time that they get it on Christmas, maybe it'll be in a better state. That's at least my speculation. Again, nothing is confirmed, but we will be getting another update for this game this month, which in past games, we haven't really seen that. So it's good to see the developers taking initiative and taking the effort it needs to get this game in a better state. Again, I don't think it's the best state, and I don't think it's going to be in a recommendable state for another 5 to 6 months, if that. I mean, it took them about a year to get Battlefield 5 into a place that was very playable. So hopefully we get to the point where it is super fun. It's already fun, but it's not buggy, and everything's well balanced, and we're getting a lot more adjustments, and we're getting a lot more changes to the game. Hopefully we see that, and hopefully it doesn't take a year and then they cancel the updates for the game. So that's hopefully what we'll be seeing. The starting of the Battle Pass should be here soon, so definitely stay tuned to this channel for more information on that. We still haven't seen anything, so those of us who have pre-ordered the Ultimate Edition or the Gold Editions, where it comes with the Battle Pass, we still don't know what that necessarily looks like, but it will be starting here soon, or at least so they have said. So we'll see. If you enjoy this video, definitely do consider subscribing, and if you like this video, hit the like button. If you didn't, hit the dislike button. I know YouTube's messing with all the dislike stuff, but hey, if you feel so inclined, we can still see the dislike button on our end. I don't think I should be telling you this, but hey, just let us know your thoughts in the comments below. What have you been enjoying most in the game, and what are you most looking forward to getting fixed? As always, we'll see you on the battlefield.